Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Also, I don't know whether you guys would like this background, but I've just decided to switch it up so that I can have a bit of a difference in backgrounds. So for today's video, I'm going to also apologise for how I look. I don't have no makeup on, but you'll see why. Sorry, I've got the hiccups, I think, but you'll see why in a minute. So today I'm going to be doing a full glam makeup sort of tutorial. And apologise if the lighting keeps changing. I'm filming with very natural light. I normally film with a light, but today I'm filming with natural light. So yeah, let's just get on with the video. So the first thing that I would start off by doing is I would start off by moisturising my face. So I don't know whether it's going to focus with the I don't know if it's going to focus. Simple Kind of Skin moisturiser. And I don't use a lot of this just because, yeah, I don't, I like to put on a lot of moisturiser obviously, but I just, I don't want to put on too much to the point where do you get what I mean? I don't want to put on too much to the point where I can't rub it in because it won't rub in, basically. But yeah, and then also I have a few spots, so just ignore them, please, because I've tried my best to get rid of them for this video, but it's just not very working. And also, if I keep looking down, it's because I have a mirror. There we go. This from Primark. And then I got this moisturiser from Sainsbury's because it was on offer for £2, but I think the normal price is maybe £3.50, I think. The next thing that I'm going to be grabbing is my L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer Base. This was £8 or £9.99. It was either £8.99 or £9.99, and that was from Boots. It was a bit expensive for a drugstore primer, but still. And again, I don't use a lot of that. I just prefer not to have a lot, to the point where I can't rub it in, basically. And I'm just going to be taking my fingers to just rub that in very quickly. And also, guys, I will be doing eyeshadow obviously in this video, but I'm only going to be doing one eye because not one eye in the whole entire video, but then I'll do the other eye off camera. It's just because I don't want this video to be very long. So once that is all rubbed in, I will then go in with my Rimmel London Match Perfection foundation. It is in the shade 100 Ivory, and this again was from Boots, and it was £7.99. Yeah, £7.99. And I just take 2 pumps of that, just because it is quite full coverage, and it's not the best shade match in the world for me, but it's still a near enough colour. And then I'll just put some all over my face, basically. Then I'm going to go in with my massive Real Technique sponge. The reason why is because I cleaned it yesterday and it hasn't fully gone back to normal. But it is dry, but it just hasn't gone back to its normal size, basically. But yeah, it still blends it and does the job. It's just a bit big. I don't know why, but it looks really orange on me, this foundation does today. But hopefully you guys can't see that. I would blend it down my neck, and that is a tip that I do definitely recommend. Normally I just spread it down my face, so that's why I haven't put any on my neck, because I just spread it from my face down, because that's what I've seen like Manny MUA and stuff like that do. I don't know, but that's what I would normally do. Okay, so now that is all blended in, I think that's the one thing about having it really big, is that it blends it really quickly. I will now go in with concealer, and then for concealer, I don't have the best, but it is quite good, and it is the Natural Collection Liquid Concealer, and this is Boots' own brand of makeup, and it was really affordable. I think it was I think it was £2.99, so again, very affordable. You don't need to splash a lot of, no, that come out wrong. You don't need to spend a lot of money on this, but mine is running out a little bit. So I'm just going to put that under my eyes and just on my like forehead a little bit, and then just a little bit on my chin, because that's what like Jeffree Star and all that do. So yeah, then I'm going to take my humongous little sponge. It was really little, but now it's not, so I'm just going to have to deal with it this size. And also with my concealer under my eyes, I do just spread it round onto my eyelids and stuff like that, just so then it's not like, you know, I don't know what the word is, but like you know when people prime their eyelids, just so then it does that, because I don't know where to find an eyeshadow primer from. Next I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows, so I'm going to do that off camera just because it's a lot of pressure. But I'm just going to tell you what products I'm going to be using first, and then we just find my eyebrow brush, which I can never find. Ah, got it. Okay, so I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe, and then for like my eyebrow brush, I'm using the Spectrum A17 brush. So yeah, I'll come back when they're done. So my eyebrows are done, and this one actually turned out better than this one, so just ignore that. But you know the saying, eyebrows are sisters, not twins, I think. So now I'm going to be, again with my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and this is like a mini version, and it just looks like this. It's a bit grubby, but it's like a brow gel that, like, I don't know, keeps your brows looking like how you filled them in, like, you know, just so then if the wind catches your eyebrows, they don't get ruined. So now I'm going to moving on to like bronzer and stuff like that. I do my makeup in a weird order, so just ignore the fact that I've done eyebrows like first and all that. That's just how I do it. You can do it in your own order. But for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Spectrum AO5 brush, and I'm using, for bronzer, I'm using the Benefit Hoola, and that's what that looks like. And I'm not taking a lot just because, you know, I don't want to look orange. But this bronzer is really good, and I'm saying that I don't want to look orange, but really it probably wouldn't make you look that bad. It is very pigmented, so I wouldn't recommend like using loads. Like if you think there's none on your brush, trust me, there is. I've made that mistake before when I was just like testing it out, and it was like really pigmented. So then I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick multitask brush. It's just this big powder brush, and I'm going to use that to blend it all in. Oh, sorry, I'm falling off my chair, you guys. So yeah, now that that's all blended, for highlighter I'm going to be taking my Barry M palette, and this is the Cosmic Lights. And this is a very good palette, so I use these two for, like, if you guys have this palette, then this is what I use it for. I use the two darkest shades for eyeshadow, then I use these two obviously for highlighter, and then I use the rest for highlighter. It's just the two that are sorry, I have the hiccups, you guys. The two that are like darker than my skin tone I use for eyeshadow and like shimmers and stuff like that. So I'm going to be taking a mixture of these two in the middle, and I can't remember what, I don't think they have shade names, it doesn't sag, so I can't tell you the shade name, but I'm not going to be taking a lot of this, and then for that I'm just going to be taking the Real Techniques setting brush, just because I find that's really good for highlighter. I'm just going to take one little dab, because they're very pigmented, like, can you see it there? I know this lighting doesn't do the best, but it is very pigmented. And then I'm just going to draw it on with that, and then I'm going to blend it with the like bigger version of that brush, and then that is the Real Techniques multitask cheat brush. So yeah, just because, like, you know, I don't want it to look like I haven't applied it very well, so I'm just going to be blending it with that, and I'm just going to put it on both cheeks. And then again blending it. This is one of my favourite brushes by Real Techniques, the multitask cheat brush, just because you can use it for like almost everything. I've gone a bit heavy over this side, but never mind. So definitely recommend that palette if you're going like full out. Then, hold on you guys. Then I'm going to be using, what's next? I'm trying to think what's next. Eyeshadow. Yeah, eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe 25A palette. And this is just a really beautiful palette. And I'm going to be, I don't know the shade names. So I'm going to just be taking, oh god, oh no. I'm going to be taking this unicorn brush. I don't really know where they're from, because I got them for like a present. So I'm going to be using this colour there. I'm just going to be putting that all in my crease. And just like, you know, blending it out. Because they're very pigmented, these shades are. Obviously, because it's Morphe. A lot of you will know who Morphe are, but yeah. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this eye, but then do this eye off camera. Just so that I don't bore you guys by doing the same thing. Then I'm going to be taking this like chocolate brown colour here. It's a little bit darker than the other shade. And I'm just going to be taking that in the outer crease. I can't remember what it's called, to be honest. But like, I'm just going to be taking that here. And then just blending it over here. Just in like a little swipe motion, I think. I'm not very technical. So like guys, just ignore me. Also ignore the noise. And then I'm just going to blend those two together. Then I'm going to be taking a little bit of this shimmer colour here. That one. If you have this palette, then you'll know what shimmers I'm on about. And it's very pigmented, as you can see. Well, you can't really because of the lighting. And I'm just going to be taking that in like my inner corner of the lid. And then I'm going to be putting some concealer on this little flat brush that I used. Again, just using the same liquid concealer. And I'm just going to be applying it with the sponge. And then onto the thingy. And then just where the glitter ends, I'm going to be taking some concealer. And I am going to blend this, but I'm going to blend it off camera. So, see you guys in a minute. So now that I've done both sides off of camera, I'm just going to go in with this palette. And I'm going to use the brightest colour here. And I'm just going to take like a little, just my finger really. I'm just going to apply that in the inner corners of my eye. Wait, I don't even know why I'm using my finger. Hold on. There it is. Right. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques lip brush. And I know it is meant for lips, but like still it works for this as well. And I'm just going to be applying that in my inner corners of my eyes. Just to make it look, you know, look cuter. So now I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm using the Benefit Their Real Mascara. This is just a really good mascara, and this is what it looks like. And it's just really good at lengthening your lashes. Oh, I just got a bit in my eye. Never mind. So yeah, now that's done for eyes. Now it's the last thing, and I'm going to be doing lips. And for this, I'm just going to be doing a lip gloss, and it's going to be the MAC Dazzle Glass in the lip gloss in the shade Prancing and Dancing. And look how pretty this is. Like, oh, it's so pretty, and it looks really nice on the lips. I was about to say on the lid then, but we're not doing eyeshadow. So yeah, that is my like glam makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and bye guys. Mwah.